Anne did not ask for this. Anne simply fell in love, and she could have left at any time. This has been 3 years of a hell of a ride. And when she was losing her offers and losing her career that she had established and worked so hard for before she met me, she lost everything. And instead of bailing, she sat down and wrote and directed a movie about same-sex love. She is my hero and the bravest person I know. My wife, Anne HECHE.
She's such an easy act to follow. I gotta say, I was straight for 27 years and I never came to a party this big to celebrate who I was. I guess that means the phase is over for me. I'm gay from here on out. As so many of you know the story of my falling in love with Ellen, I spoke very openly and said falling in love was the easiest thing I had ever done in my life. Turning gay was the easiest thing I had ever done in my life. And I think at least half of you went, "Who is she kidding?" And now, having been gay for 3 years, I know how hard it is. And I just want to say, my God, those of you who have done this for your whole lives, you are extraordinary people. You are extraordinary individuals to fight this fight. It is just outstanding. And I know that there are people watching all of this on cyberspace because they don't have the courage to come here. They don't know what it feels like to be out and the freedom that you feel when you do that. So give a big hello to the 22 million viewers watching this at home. We love them too. Come out, come out. As I said, I know my story doesn't compare to you. I've had this journey for only 3 years of my life. And before I fell in love, I had so many gay friends. I was in a group of wonderful, wonderful gay people, and I had no idea what their struggle was. They didn't share it with me. There was fear. There was lack of understanding. They didn't think I would get it. And the truth is, I didn't. Until I myself experienced discrimination, I had no idea what you all go through. Because of that, I want to encourage and say to each one of you, being out is not just a personal freedom. Being out and saying that you're out is an education for straight people. Straight people need to know who you are so they can fight this fight of love with us. Straight people need to know how they can help by just showing up. It'd be really wonderful at the next big reunion with all of us that there are as many straight people with us as there are gay. I'll share a little bit of what I know in my last 3 years. Celebrities get bad press, but I got some really bad press. And you all get really bad press. Thank you, I love you too. I'm very honored to be a part of this. This is so much better than an Oscar. When they told me that I wouldn't have a career, I don't think they thought I'd ever see this day. I started to believe, and what I think is so difficult for all of us as a gay, bisexual, transsexual community, is that we start believing the bad press. I know I personally started feeling like when people said, you know what, you're not getting a job because you're gay, I shrunk. I started to believe it. I actually would sit in rooms with people where they would be telling me that I could not get a job any longer because I was not an equal to them. And I did not walk out of the room and say, this is completely unacceptable. We have heard so many things today about power and uniting. I want to take or give, and I'll try to do this with you for the rest of my life. I want to give you the opportunity to say to every single person that you encounter, if you are treating me as if I am not equal, that is unacceptable to me. It is the hardest thing in the world to do. But if you are working, playing, in any kind of relationship with anyone and they do not treat you as an equal, you must have the courage to say, that is unacceptable to me. You are all worthy of your love. I'll tell you, somebody said to me last night, came up to me and kind of tugged on my shirt and said, you know what? I thought your movie was really, really great, but none of my friends did because they thought it was so gooey and gross. And I just want to say to you that I only did this because I fell in love and got all gooey and gross, and I couldn't believe that there could be something so powerful as this thing called love. Actually, the only emotion more powerful than hatred is love. So we've got a lot to show people. And I just wish for all of you today and for the rest of your lives that you get to have the lovey, gooey, wonderful, fabulous love that you all deserve and that I have. And thank you for letting me stand in front of you and say that.